Okay, so still on perimeter problems, or still finding perimeters, let us look at shapes that don't have equal sides. We just looked at the square. The square has all equal sides. But what about this? All the sides are not equal. It's a rectangle. So let's see how we'll find the perimeter. Okay, well, here, look. We already have the perimeter, but we're asked to find the missing side. So what do we do? Look at the shape very well, okay? We have 10 centimeters. That's how long the shape is. That's why you see the L under the 10 centimeter. That's the length of the shape. Now, underneath here, we have another arrow, and under the arrow, we have a letter W. Can you see that? Okay, great. So that is the width of the shape. Okay, so now what we're required to do is to find the missing side. Which side is missing? The right side of the 10 centimeter, that's the opposite, and then the one up of the W. You know, we have W up and W down, then L on the left and L on the right. But here they gave us only the L on the left. We don't know the L on the right. We don't even know the W, the one underneath and the one on top. So what do we do? Now, look at this shape. It's not like a square that has all equal sides, but at the same time, if you look at the shape we were given, that's the L on the right, on the left side, you will find out that the line must be equal to the other one on the left side, on the right side. Do you see that they are the same length? So automatically 10 centimeter, the length on the left is 10 centimeter. The length on the right will also be 10 centimeters because those opposite angles must be equal, or the opposite sides, they are equal, they are of equal length. Okay, thank God. We now know the length of the right and the left side. They are both 10 centimeter. How are we going to find the width? W, the one up and the one down. How are we going to find it? Now, since we have been given the perimeter, remember we said the perimeter is the total of all the sides. We now know two sides. Don't you think that this W at the bottom and the one at the top opposite it will be the same as well? Since the 10 centimeter should be the same as the other side, then this W should also be the same as the one at the top. I think it makes it a little bit easy. So let us see. 10 plus 10 is 20. And we have been told that our perimeter is 26 centimeter. So what do we do to find the remaining ones? Great job. We will minus 20 from 26, which is the perimeter. Our total is 26. The one we know, the angles we already know, is 20. So how do we find the remaining one? We will minus. So 26 minus 20 is what? 6. But remember, the 6 is going to be for two sides. The W underneath with the arrow there, that's the one at the bottom, and the one opposite it at the top. Those two lines must be the same of this rectangle. So if the two are 6, what are we going to do? To give each of them their numbers, we divide by 2. Okay, so 6 divided by 2 is 3. It means the width of this shape is 3 up here and 3 down. Okay, and the length is 10 at the left and 10 at the right. All right, so let's see the next one. All right, we have a little bit of a different shape here. Okay, now let's see carefully how we're going to, now I need full attention here. Okay, now let's see how we're going to find the missing sides. First of all, where are the missing sides? We're asked to find the missing side and a perimeter. Remember how we did the square? The square has all the same sides. So if you give me the perimeter of a square, all I'll do is I'll divide the perimeter by 4 to find the remaining sides. For a rectangle, if you give me the perimeter of a rectangle, I may not be able to divide by 4 because the sides are not the same. But if you give me the perimeter and then you give me one of the sides, then I should be able to find it, just like we just explained now. The two opposite sides for a rectangle will be the same. So like the one we just looked at, 10 centimeter was the one that they gave us. So it means the other side of 10 centimeter will be another 10 centimeter. Now have that at the back of your mind. We're supposed to find side A and side B. Here we have 3 rectangles, okay? Can you see the rectangles? One is facing down, the other one is in the middle, and then the third rectangle is facing up. So now let's label it rectangle A, rectangle B, and rectangle C, okay? Now we're supposed to find the perimeter. That means all of the sides outside, but there are 2 missing sides. The 2 missing sides is the one that where we have at the bottom from rectangle B to rectangle C, and then the third missing side is the side for rectangle C. Can you see that? The arrow that we have there, okay? And there's A, there is an A there. The second arrow at the bottom, there is a B there. So the arrow indicates where we are looking for the length. We are looking for length A and length B. All right, now here is what we'll need to do. Let's look for side A. Let's look for the measurements of side A. How do we look for the measurements? If it was a full rectangle, you know, we're not looking for the length of the inside. It has to be the outside. So if we're to look for the side A, what will we do? Now, it's supposed to be a full rectangle, but since it's been cut off or divided, how are we going to look for this side? What we do is look at the 4 centimeter that we have on rectangle C. Can you see we have 2 4 centimeter? The one at the top and the one at the side. Now, part of rectangle A, we have found it because the opposite side of this 4 centimeter would equally be 4 centimeter on the other side, right? Okay, now since we know that half of rectangle C is 4 centimeter, what about the remaining? The remaining line, how do we look for the measurements? Okay, look to the end of rectangle C. Of rectangle A, the first rectangle. Can you see it? All right. What is the side? What's the length of the side of rectangle C? Of rectangle A, I'm sorry? 6 centimeter. But do you know that we cannot say the remaining part of line A is 6 centimeter? Because 6 centimeter is longer than where rectangle C ends. So what are we going to do? Let's see. Rectangle A has 6 centimeter length to the side. But look at the right side of rectangle A. It has 2 centimeter. Can you see that 2 centimeter? At the bottom, can you see the 2 centimeter? Okay. If this small part is 2 centimeter, it means that the remaining part should be 4 centimeters so that it will be equal to the 6 centimeter on the left side. That's for rectangle A, right? So it means that that line we have inside, even though we are not measuring it, must be 4 centimeter so that this rectangle will have 2 equal sides, right? Okay, very good. Now, look at that 4 centimeter line and trace it to rectangle A. Very good. You know, we have been able to see that the upper part of rectangle A, or rectangle C, is 4 centimeter. That means the lower part of rectangle C also should be what? 4 centimeter. Do you understand? Yes. So it will be 4 plus 4 is 8. All right, I think we need to do a video on this. So we'll make, if you still don't understand, we'll make an arrangement for a video then so that you'll be able to understand better. Okay. But then let's go ahead. Now we know that line A is 8 centimeter. Let's look at line B. Also, look at the rectangle C. Look at rectangle C at the top. The top of rectangle C, what number is there? Great, 4 centimeter. The bottom of rectangle C will also be what? 4 centimeter. Great. But we have only found half of line B. That means we have found half of line B. We still need to look for the remaining parts from the middle rectangle. Okay, so now let's see how we are going to solve that. Look at the one at the opposite, at the top. How many centimeter do we have at the top of rectangle B, the middle rectangle? Great, 7 centimeter. But do you know what? It cannot be 7 centimeter because the 7 centimeter is for the whole line, both for rectangle A and B. But we are looking for the line in between. That's for only rectangle B. We are looking for the remaining one. We already know that that one for rectangle A at the bottom is 4 centimeter. So how do we find the remaining one at the bottom? Since the top line is 7 centimeter, okay, what are we going to minus? How are we going to know what to minus? All right, look at rectangle A. Do you see that rectangle A at the bottom has 3 centimeter? Okay, great. At the top of rectangle A, are we going to have 3 centimeter as well? Yes. So that means if the bottom of rectangle A is 3 centimeter, the top will also be 3 centimeter. And since the total of everything is 7 centimeter, what will we do? Subtract 3 from 7 to know how much the middle one is. So 7 minus 3 is what? Is 4. So that means the remaining part of rectangle of line B that we are looking for is also 4 centimeters. So 4 centimeters from the bottom line of rectangle B and 4 centimeters from the bottom line of rectangle C is what? 8 centimeter. So B is also 8 centimeter. Now let's find the perimeter. We just add everything. 6 centimeter from rectangle A plus 3 centimeter plus 2 centimeter plus 8 centimeter. That's the total line. Plus 8 centimeter, the total line for line A as well. Plus 4 centimeter plus 4 centimeter plus 7 centimeter. That's the full line. Okay, so everything measures up to 42 centimeters. All right, so if we still do not understand this, we'll try to make an arrangement for us to understand it better. Okay, we learned today, we've seen how we can find the missing sides of a shape, how to find the perimeter of shapes that have equal sides, like the square, like the hexagon we also talked about. And we've seen how to find the perimeter of shapes that have unequal sides, like the one we just did now. Then also to find the perimeter, unequal sides is like the rectangle, yes. And then the perimeter of irregular shapes is the one that we just did now. So practice your student book, please. Page 223 to 224. And your workbook is from 179 to 182. Okay? Remember to stay safe, wash your hands regularly, use your hand sanitizers, and eat healthy. Till we meet again in tomorrow's class. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.